Hello, beautiful being. Welcome to Flow with Flo. I'm Lo, and as your teacher today, we are going to be going over somatic practice. So you may have heard this word somatic a lot in the yogi verse and just online and through the wellness portion of online, like TikTok and Instagram and all the things. But I'm going to give you a definition, some benefits, and then we're going to practice 3 different exercises today. So we'll start with the definition. This is my little note sheet because anytime I am teaching something, I like to write it down and make sure that I have the definition and stuff that I feel that resonates with me and then get to share. So I did a lot of reflecting on what this means for me. So here is one that could always change, but this is the definition. So somatic exercises are body-centered movement practices. They focus on improving body awareness, clarity in the mind, and creating a grounding connection. These are taking mindful moments to help formulate a connection with physical sensations and to release what I like to call stuck energy. And so stuck energy is any energy in the form of negativity, tension, or stress. It is the way the body stores tension, and it really is calling for a need to release. And so with these somatic practices, and even just in the yoga practices that I give you, those are different forms to alleviate and release some of that tension and stress and negativity that is being kept and held within. So some benefits of this practice: to alleviate symptoms of anxiety and reduce stress, improve emotional awareness, so deepening the understanding of one's emotions and how they manifest in the body, because again, we store a lot of our emotions in our body. Enhances concentration and also helps raise self-esteem and confidence, which all wonderful things. So yeah, we are going to get started. It is 3 different practices we're going to do today. They will all be standing. I'm going to make a separate video on some more subtle practices that you could do if you're someone who maybe works at a desk or you're just in an environment where getting to stand and do these 3 exercises may be a little bit more difficult. So I will give some more subtle ones that you could implement. But if you can, and if you're here, so proud of you for showing up. You got this, and let's do these together. Okay, so to do these different exercises, I'm going to first start with showing you chair pose. We are going to do what I call the chair pose throw. So this is one that you can use when you're feeling very angry or frustrated or irritated. This is going to get some of that frustrated energy out. So you're going to start in on your tiptoes, and we're going to reach up so that you're going to go on your tiptoes. Inhale the arms all the way up, and you're breathing as you inhale all the way up. When you take that exhale, you're going to sink back into your chair, and your arms are going to whoosh back as you come down. And while you're doing this, the exhale is going to be like a wah. So you're going to make some sort of noise, like a ha or a wow or something to come out. So it's an inhale up, and you're going to come on down. And so we'll do about 3 rounds of those. I just wanted to show you what it looked like. So let's get started. Again, your feet are about hip distances apart. You can go a little wider if you need to. Inhale, coming up on the toes. Exhale down. 2 more. Last one. And also, as you're doing that, you're inhaling and channeling all that frustrated energy up with you. On that exhale, you are throwing it out. You are saying, I do not need this energy anymore. I can put this thing down. So we'll do that one more time so you can channel in that energy. So when you're bringing it in, it's that inhale, let it all come up with you. Exhale, just release it out. Beautiful. And then anytime we do any sort of somatic exercise, before you head to the next one, I always have us pause. Find your mountain pose or connect with your body physically. And we just take 3 deep breaths in through the nose and take a sigh out of the mouth. 2 more. Awesome job. Anytime you practice that one, if you need to do it multiple times, you absolutely can. I just like to either in between doing them, take about 3 to 4 breaths, or at the end of all those breaths you're taking out and channeling that energy so it comes out of the body, take a pause moment. Take a pause moment before you do anything else, and 3 deep breaths, and then you can continue what you're doing. I mean, I would suggest that maybe you journal or you sit and reflect or you give yourself some time and space and energy, take a shower. But if you are someone who maybe you just needed that throughout the day and then you're ready to go to the next thing, just take a pause before you head to that next thing. All right, so for the second practice, we are going to do what I call like the spinal twist with spaghetti arms. So with this, we don't want our stiff arms. We're trying to let that energy go. So we want super loosey-goosey spaghetti arms. So we'll just start here. Make those arms really spaghetti-like. Spaghetti, spaghetti, spaghetti. Okay, and so the movement is going to be, we're going to twist. Like our arms are loose, and we're going to twist just like this, lifting the heel up off the ground. So if you see if I twist, it's almost like pointing me this way. So it's like a twist and lift the heel up. So you're going to combine those to start, and you're breathing through this. So inhale and exhale. You can do this for a couple rounds. If you want to get even more loosey-goosey, maybe you start to kind of free flow with the arms and twist as you go. But this is just the spinal twist one. This is a little more, I like to see it as like you're wringing out the spine. So you're literally like you're wringing out a rag, all that water, all that stuff you're trying to get out of it. We're wringing ourselves out right now. Don't need to go too fast with this one. Just make sure those arms are kind of loose. You're just swinging them around, getting all that stuck energy out. And start to slow it down. Maybe you gently close the eyes. Just pause here. You can even just let the arms be as they may. Let your feet be as wide as they were. Just take a moment. 3 breaths. Relax your shoulders. Gently blink those eyes back open. Awesome job. All right, we have one last somatic practice standing. This one is called the shake. Many of you have definitely done this one before, but we're going to do this one. It's a great one to just release that energy out. So there's a couple of different ways you could do this. Your shake could literally just be you bringing your shoulders up, like let the arms be loosey-goosey, and let this be your shake. For some, this is good enough. And just be right here, breathe, let it go. And just literally imagine all that energy kind of just coming right out the fingertips, like let them out. Let it out, let it out, let it out. The next one, maybe you add a bounce to it. So maybe you're doing this, letting it all go. Breathe as you go. Let it all out. And maybe you start to incorporate the arms and you bring the hands up, letting the wrists go. And bring it back down. Maybe you start to incorporate those legs and kick it out, shake it out. This is really just like getting rid of it off your body. You do not need to hold on to this anymore. You want it out. So you can incorporate all 3 and just start getting loosey-goosey with it. Or maybe you're just doing one version, but get that energy out. Move it around. One more breath. Find some stillness. Maybe you connect physically to your body. Maybe you just stay right where you are, but 3 breaths. Blinking those eyes back open. Alrighty, y'all. So those were our 3 somatic exercise practices that we did together today for standing. Thank you so much for giving those a try. If they were new to you, awesome job. Repeat those as many times as you need. Take those pause moments in between. Allow yourself that break, that rest. Check in with self during those. And just continue to hold that space for you. Those are really great practices to use whenever you just need to move that energy around, either bring up your mood because it can boost your energy, or to get rid of something that has just been on you and you're like, oh my God, get off of me, get out of my mind, whatever. Let those practices do that for you. And you can even visualize that in the mind and literally see it just like coming off of you and feel it as well. That being said, I did tell you in the next video or the next couple videos, whichever one it may be, I am going to make a video once for seated. So that video will be coming out soon. But for now, I leave you with this one. And please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn on those post notifications, message me if you want to chat, if you want to talk, share any beautiful messages in the comments to one another, or maybe you want to just share an affirmation. Let's keep this, positive, loving energy going. If there's any tips you want to share, anything you want to share with me, let me know. Always here for that, because although I am your teacher and guide, I am always also a student, and I will continue to honor that because we all collectively get to learn from one another. All right, so that being said, thank you again so much for being here. So much love and gratitude to you. I appreciate you. I hope you have a magical rest of your day. Blessings. Namaste. Peace and love.